welcome. We're live from Xi'an, China for the World Cyber Games 2019.
No, they're all in the clip! In the meanwhile, we've got Trace hiding in the back. He's going to be able to pick up the double kill.
Lich in trouble, he comes to Storm on no call, was used defensively, trying to save the no!
Oh no, they're not going to be able to do it!
Look at that! He's going to end the game on the corner, and we see on the core, and that's going to be game!
Welcome back. So we've got the last 1v1 now. We've got WCG versus Team Liquid for the last match.
Yeah, and if Team Liquid takes it home, then they are going to be able to go to the next stage, and China will be eliminated. Lots of pressure on this match.
This is a huge amount of pressure. China have actually come so far till now to actually get to this point. We didn't actually expect them to make their way through all these teams because it was going to be so hard for them to do it. These are some of the best players, like we say, in the world. So it's like, how do you defeat them? But they're managing to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen China really struggle yesterday, and yet they are coming back today. Now it's going to be WCG playing versus Xi'an.
Yep, WCG versus... Right, so we got WCG versus Xi'an. We got the Furnace coming in the middle for WCG and Baby Dragon coming down.
All right, so Furnace might very well be a Royal Giant here with a Mega Minion.
Yep, we got the Poison going down, so yep, Poison coming down in the tower on the right-hand side. Musketeer coming behind that as well, so he's going to get some maybe value out of this 3 Musketeer. There's no more Poison to actually clear the 3 Musketeer up anymore.
All right, Knight on both sides, and yes, that's a graveyard, so that's not a Royal Giant, that's a graveyard for WCG.
That early Poison though, you need to, I guess, most of the time use your Poison on the graveyard, so I don't know, got a little bit damaged, maybe a little bit too early with that Poison coming out from Xi'an there.
Well, I think Xi'an thought that he was a Royal Giant as well.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he used his Poison now. He's not going to do this again.
Yep, and looking at the cards, definitely, you do feel it's going to be a Royal Giant card, especially when you see the Furnace straight away. You don't really normally see Furnace paired with Graveyard, but WCG is playing it here, and he's playing out very well.
All right, now another Furnace for Xi'an this time. And for now, WCG is a bit ahead right now. He's going to place a Poison to take care of the Furnace and the tower at the same time.
Right, so we have... Yeah, WCG is looking really strong in this match so far.
Musketeer on the left-hand side to defend from the Mega Minion.
So we do have a Graveyard actually coming out from Xi'an as well, but the Barbarian's going down for WCG, so this should be an easy clear-up, I think, for WCG right now. Not too much damage getting taken to the tower there. Barbarians actually do an exceptional job of actually cleaning up the Graveyard, plus the Knight there without taking too much damage to the tower. I really like that move coming out from
and that counter-attack is going to be huge here for WCG. Of course, there is that defensive Poison for Xi'an against the Graveyard, but still, it's going to get a few damage onto the tower.
Yep, Skeleton's always getting a little bit of chip damage there with the Graveyard, even with the Skeleton, the Poison on top of it. We've got Furnace versus Furnace right now. We've got the Poison going down early from WCG, so potentially a counter breach with the Graveyard coming soon, I think.
Those Barbarians are so good in the matchup. WCG knows he can put the Poison because he has the Barbarian in defense.
Yep. So we do have the Graveyard coming down the right-hand side for WCG, and Xi'an actually going for the Graveyard as well, but again, Barbarian's doing a really good job cleaning up this Graveyard.
The tower is going to go down the right-hand side and perfectly defended as well on the left-hand side. WCG dominating this game and just taking it in 3 minutes.
That was perfect from WCG. He didn't take too much damage at all. Those Barbarians, I think, were the game changer in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Those, I mean, again, he was able to just go for the Poison on the Furnace and on the tower to chip away the tower and defend perfectly with the Barbarians. That was a massive push on the left-hand side, and still, he just put some Barbarians, a Knight, and that was it.
Yep, I was actually really surprised of how well the Barbarians actually cleared up that whole push. At the Knight, the full Graveyard going on there, you would expect maybe the Skeletons to get a bit more damage than they did on that tower, but because just how slow the Barbarians are as well, but I guess they're just really good tanks for those Skeletons popping out all the time. They can split up, go around the tower as long as you place it in the right place.
Yeah, and that is not a good news at all for China right now. They are being dominated. Diego B is one battle away from qualifying the West to the next stage and eliminating China.
Yep, he's got 2 chances at this as well. So
Yep.
this is just like you say, huge pressure right now. Hire really needs to switch up his plays a little bit, and he needs to win these last 2 matches.
Yeah, he needs to. And really, this first game was really hard, I believe, for him. He's going to have to do something, mentally it's really, really challenging for him. Honestly, Diego B dominated this first game.
Yep.
And now Hire needs to win the next 2 in order to come back and give another chance to China.
Yep. So I don't know, this is just huge pressure right now for them. I just don't know if I could actually cope with this pressure right now. I mean, winning 2 matches in a row, and for China to be thrown out completely because of those 2 matches, it's a game changer.
I mean, after all, it's part of their job. They are professional players. They are learning basically to handle that pressure. So yeah, I will see if Hire does it. Also, Diego B should not panic. It could be quite stressful for him as well. He has the entire fate of the West in his hands, really, literally, for the next game.
Yeah, but I think without definitely that first win, the pressure is off for Diego B right now. So I think he's definitely going to be a bit more relaxed and maybe even play this out pretty well. So we've got Hire versus Diego B again. Inferno Tower and Lightning is banned as well. So let's see if we're going to see maybe potentially some Lava Hound decks here to come out for this next one. But we do always see that Bridge Spam. Bridge Spam is one of those decks again.
Could be, yeah.
With, so we always see it on the second, third matchup.
All right, that's going to be a Tombstone for Diego B. That is quite surprising though. Tombstone, in this meta there are lots of Goblin Cage, and that is going to be a Royal Giant on the right hand side here.
Running straight to an Inferno Dragon though. Is an Electro Dragon going to get the connection before? Yes, it does. So this is going to get a huge amount of damage on here, I think. This is even going to take the tower.
Yeah, the tower is going to go down on the very first minute. Hire is not looking good right now at all, and there is a Lava Hound on the left-hand side, but it's not going to do much by itself.
Nope, we got the Ice Wizard actually sitting there as well, slowing everything down. Even though it's getting quite a bit of damage off there. Poison going in, Tornado to the main Crown Tower as well, or activating the main Crown Tower. So again, that's going to help massively later on for Diego B for defending for this next minute and 45 seconds. This is not looking good for Hire right now. He needs to do something to come back in this right now.
Yes, he needs to find a way. And Diego B is starting to feel quite confident. Watch out though, everything can turn around at any time.
He can do, but I mean the favourite is definitely on Diego B's side right now for Team Liquid. We've got Lava Hound building up again in the back, Royal Giant coming in as well. They could actually open up Diego B to a huge counter boost right now, because he could put the Inferno Dragon behind, he could put the Baby Dragon behind, take down that Royal Giant, and if he gets to lure the Electro Dragon away, this could be a tower.
Electro Dragon here on the left-hand side to defend from the Lava Hound. Diego B is going to go all defensive on this one.
With that Electro Dragon doing it. Electro Dragon just does such a good job, I feel, of cleaning up the Lava Hound as well. It kills multiple units, it slows it down. Well, it continues to zap to slow them down. Tornado, Fireball there. Easy clear up with Lava Hound there. Not the problem at all for Diego B right now.
Yeah, it's great defense, and he's going to go aggressive in the middle, in the pocket with the Royal Giant. Look at this.
A little bit slow with the Brawler, the Goblin Cage coming down there, so the Royal Giant does not connect onto it, allowing Diego B to get so much damage on the tower. We've got 30 seconds to go, and it looks like potentially Diego B has pulled it off for the West.
Hold on, there is that miner here. Now it's going to be Tornado onto the King's Tower, and that Lava Hound is not going to be enough. 15 seconds left, and right now the West is looking good. Diego B spamming the emotes. He knows that is it.
Really well played to the West there. Diego B has taken it for the West.
He is doing it. The West is going to go to the next stage tomorrow with Asia as well. China, unfortunately, is eliminated. They had a rough day yesterday, and they couldn't. I mean, it was really hard for them to come back today.
It was.
Yeah, they had to win every single match today, and not let any match to the West. Unfortunately, Team Liquid is just looking so strong recently.
Yep, I mean, they did lose that 2v2, but again, that kind of graveyard was just kind of one of those things that you just did not think that would happen.
Yeah.
They maybe would have even taken it in the 2v2, but they've managed to take it in the 1v1. We're still going to play this match out, last match out between Diago B and Higher, so we're still going to see one more match, but we know that West is 100% going through to the knockout stage.
Yeah, they are really impressive. I mean, the West really impresses me. The level, especially Team Liquid, recently just, you know, a bit like out of nowhere. They were really not looking that good in the CRL West at the beginning, you know, 2 victories and 4 defeats. But then they just, I don't know, find a way, and they started to dominate everything in the West and now in the world.
Yep. I think practice definitely makes perfect, and that the Team Liquid have definitely practiced a lot and got to where they are right now, and they've been dominating, like I say, near the end of the CRL.
What I really like about WCG though is that, you know, the regions are coming together. They've been fighting, you know, for an entire season, and now they're like, okay, we're coming together against the rest of the world. I love that.
Yep, it is amazing. It actually brings all the teams together as well. The West team together, the Asian teams together, the Chinese teams together. They're all just kind of competing together to beat the region. So I just love how that is. So, I wonder what's going to be playing this game. They could actually come out with something really random. I don't think Team Liquid, the pressure is completely off now for the West, so they can come out with maybe some sort of a troll deck, or they might come in just all with a meta deck. Yeah,
I really don't know though. They might want to play it, you know, like actually play it to get a 3-0 and really show they're dominating, or is it just go with something completely random? I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. But I like that. I like Diago coming in the end there. We haven't really seen Diago play too much over these past couple days, and he's managing to actually pull this 3-0, maybe sweep off against Higher. We're going to have to wait and see how this last game plays out.
All right, Goblin Gang on the right-hand side for Diago B, and there will be a Dark Goblin for Higher.
Yep, Dark Goblin coming down the right-hand side does get logged straight away from Diago B, so a little bit of damage on the tower, taking out that Dark Goblin. Just really slow plays at the moment. Log bait actually coming out from Diago B, and Skeleton Army doing a really good job of clearing up the Goblin Barrel without taking any damage to the tower.
Goblin Barrel here for Haya. It's going to be well defended for Diago B. Good luck to take care of the Princess.
Yep. Rascal's coming forward, so there's double lane push coming out from Diago B. Needs to deal with the Princess on the right-hand side. Higher does. Mega Knight actually coming down on the right-hand side. Could this be this Mega Knight Royal Giant deck again? Maybe.
I think so. I do think so, and the Mega Knight is going to actually jump onto the tower. Diago B is only going to respond with the Princess.
Yeah, coming out with the Princess. Yeah, I think that maybe potentially almost tower in the right-hand side, taking off Diago B. But again, because he's won 2 matches, I don't think it really makes too much of a difference right now.
It doesn't. But yeah, it's still great to have another game just to, you know, to conclude this match.
Yep, especially log bait versus log bait. We haven't seen too much log bait from any players right now, except from Little Chen, who pulled it off really well.
The Princess here on the left-hand side, chipping away the tower.
Probably one of the most annoying cards there is in the game if you don't have the cards to deal with it. We do have a huge amount of damage coming to the left-hand side again from Diago B, almost dropping that tower on the left-hand side. Diago B, again, in this matchup, he's looking really good right now.
Goblin Cage is here.
In the middle, on your opponent's lane, that's definitely a different move there. We do have the Mega Knight still coming forward. Vance are going to easily be able to clear this up. Mega Knight is still tanking right now. We have the Goblin Barrel going down top of the tower, so this is going to almost take, well, it's going to do a crazy amount of damage to the tower again.
Diago B needs to get that second tower, that first tower, sorry, on the left-hand side, and then go for that second tower.
Early Skeleton Army down to be able to take down the Goblin Barrel, so not too much of a problem. Cleared up on the left-hand side.
And the Royal Giant is here. Look at this, in the pocket, so hard to defend. He's going to get 2 hits.
Yep, we have Goblin Barrel going down the left-hand side for Diago, going to be able to clear up that tower on the left-hand side. Huge charge coming in from this Prince on the main crown tower, but I don't think he's going to be able to take it down. So we got the Mega Knight coming in. Skeleton Army going down to clear up the Princess as well. We've only got 10 seconds to go. There's a tower taken for each player right now. So
Iceberg is going to defend the Skeleton Army here. It is going to be fine. A Prince and a Barrel on the right-hand side. Diago B going for the pressure. And look at this, the Goblins just destroying that tower. However, look at that Royal Giant in the middle.
Rocket coming down for Diago B, but does not quite take the tower. Royal Giant taking it for higher, making it 2-1. But it does not make a difference. West has gone through to the knockout stage, so really well played to West, and they're through against Asia.
Yeah, Team Liquid really dominated once again. As we were saying, Team Liquid is so impressive, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do tomorrow against Asia.
Yep, it's going to be some amazing matchups tomorrow, especially with players like Benzer coming against Team Liquid. Those kind of players are just going to it's going to be some really close matchups I think, tomorrow.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see this. That is going to be absolutely amazing, really. And yeah, I mean, that was a great match, really. It was not easy for the West to qualify today against China. China was looking really, really strong. They tied the first match and they won, but not by far, really, that second match.
Yep, it wasn't too far at all. There was pretty much just one game in it there.
Yeah, I mean, really, I think we've got only 2-1s.
Yep.
I don't think we had any 3-0. I mean, it was really, really close.
It was definitely close to the end there, but Diago almost taking that 3-0 though. Goblin Barrel almost connecting that tower and almost
that was close.
So yeah, we're going to have some more matches later on today. We still have some more matches with China today later on, even though they're not going to be going through.
Yeah, we're going to have LGD versus Immortals.
And I think Rich and Andrew are actually casting the next one. Two amazing people, amazing casters as well. So I'm sure they're going to do an extremely good job at those next matchups coming up soon. Yeah.
And again, it's a show match, but it's going to be a great match, so stay tuned for that.
Right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream from me and Ashtix here, and we'll see you again some point in the future. So see you guys soon.